Chief Legal Analyst Dan Abrams. Dan, good morning. In his speech after the vote to acquit, after he, in fact, voted to acquit, Mitch McConnell said Trump, and I'm quoting here, didn't get away with anything yet. So what legal consequences could Trump still face? Could there be state charges, federal charges? What do you think?
Yeah, I think the state charges are more likely than federal charges. I think that the feds are going to be a little more reluctant, a little more concerned about the political imagery, ramifications of prosecuting a former president. But the investigation in Fulton County, Georgia, about the president's efforts to overturn the election, the investigation in Manhattan over the former president's finances, tax returns, etc., are very serious and should be of great concern to him.
Do you think it's possible that having a not guilty outcome in the Senate trial on Saturday could in some way increase the odds that Trump ultimately faces some sort of criminal prosecution, most likely at a state level?
Yeah, I think the language of people like McConnell and Senator Tillis of North Carolina and others could certainly provide law enforcement officials who believe that a crime was committed but are concerned about the political ramifications, the reassurance that they need that they're the ones who are supposed to take care of this. When you hear these Republican senators saying, look, this is what the criminal justice system is supposed to do, I think that can lead reluctant officials who might be on the fence, even though if they believe a crime has been committed, to move forward.
Let me just ask you one question about the trial itself. Were you at all surprised by the fact that the House managers successfully convinced the Senate, including Republicans, to vote in favor of calling witnesses, some Republicans, I should say, but then ultimately the Democrats decided not to move ahead with witnesses? Were you surprised by that whole chain of events?
Absolutely. I mean, look, that would never happen in the context of a trial, right? Witnesses who could actually help your case, and we're going to decide not to call them. It shows you the difference between a trial and an impeachment, which is a political proceeding. Raskin had to take into consideration the political ramifications of calling witnesses. What does it mean to extend the trial? What does this mean for the Biden administration? And so I think that they had an opportunity here. Many people thought they should have moved forward with it, but it is not a simple equation of would those witnesses have helped. There is that enormous political equation as well.
The question of whether this would in some way hinder Biden's legislative priorities. Dan Abrams, really appreciate your analysis on a Sunday morning. I want to give everybody a quick programming note. Tune into This Week later this morning. Our chief anchor, George Stephanopoulos, will go one-on-one exclusively with Senators Bill Cassidy and Chris Coons and House Manager Madeleine Dean to talk about the outcome of Donald Trump's second impeachment trial. Plus, Dr. Anthony Fauci discusses the Biden administration's COVID-19 response. That's all coming up on This Week later this morning right here on ABC.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.